Hey, everybody. I'm Robbie Samuels. I'm a virtual event design consultant and executive Zoom producer. And I'm here to share a tip that will probably solve one of the biggest annoyances that you're experiencing on Zoom lately, which is your inability to disable the waiting room. So, Zoom enacted a whole bunch of new rules. They said they were coming, but until they came, I don't think we were fully aware of what those new rules were going to mean. In effect, if you do not have a passcode on your meeting, then your waiting room will be enabled the entire meeting and you won't be able to turn it off. Now, for some, that's not that big a deal. Maybe you never turned it off, but I've done other videos and I've been sharing my best practices that once you're in the room and you're all set up and you're ready to go, my suggestion is that you turn off the waiting room, because then the chance of someone getting stuck in the waiting room goes to zero. And when the waiting room is enabled, there's a good chance when you're not paying attention to the waiting room and when you're trying to do a zillion other things in the meeting, then someone might join late or someone might be in the meeting, have a problem with their Wi-Fi, fall off of the meeting and have to rejoin and get stuck in the waiting room. And I've heard of people getting stuck for 5, 10, and even 15 minutes while they're trying to message people through other means. So the way you fix this is that first you need to make sure that you always have a passcode. Now, there are two options when it comes to a passcode. One is to embed the passcode in the link, and the other is to not embed the passcode in the link. Now, this is really your choice, but I want you to know that if you embed the passcode in the link, it lessens the security of that link. Meaning, if you share that link anywhere public, well, then people will have the passcode and be able to get in. Now, of course, if you don't embed the passcode, it is an annoyance for your participants who may not have saved the passcode in their calendar invite. Maybe they only grabbed the link from an email and didn't realize there was also a passcode in there. And you might have some people who just can't get in because they don't know where the passcode is. So that's kind of up to you. I've actually opted to just embed the passcode because I'm not thinking of it as a security piece in this instance. So here's something I wanted to show you is I'm going to minimize myself down here, and just you go to settings, and right here is the passcode option right here at the top. And you want to have it enabled. It says embed passcode in invite link for one-click join. This is where you have to make that decision on whether or not to embed, right? That's something that you to do. And then the other thing is just that, always using a passcode for any of the meetings. So it says meeting passcode. Any meetings that are scheduled, you'll have that enabled. So now if you go up to the top here and you click on meetings section, and let's set up a new meeting. So I'm going to hit schedule a meeting, and you'll see that when you're scheduling the meeting, one of the options is already checkmarked because I said always include a passcode. Now you can change this passcode if you want and put a more easy to remember number so that you can, or something you can give people more easily. I think it could be numbers or letters, it could be anything you want. That way, in case someone does message you, you can say, "Oh, here's the code." But you leave that be, and then when you hit save, and I'll just put the word test here at the top, it says my meeting. That's great. If I hit save, then this is what it looks like when the code is embedded. I'll just move me out of the way. When it has the code embedded here, that's what it will look like. So if you have that on, then what you can do is you can go to the bottom of Zoom. There's an option when you're in Zoom, there is, and you're a host or co-host, you'll see on the bottom left of Zoom a little security badge. And that security badge is where you'll go to disable the waiting room. And then you can go to participants and allow everyone in. So basically there's an option to let everyone into the room. And that's the order I would suggest doing it. First, you disable the waiting room, which is the equal to propping open a door. And then you wave people in, which is equal to going to the participant window and saying, yep, click on let everyone in. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I think it's been an annoyance for a lot of people. And I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.